What's up, everybody? It's Joe from JLW Games coming at you with another cool stream/video, and we're back in Planet Coaster once again. I just cannot get enough of this game. I play it every day, every morning, just for you guys. Well, for myself as well, because the game's so darn fun. Now, when we left off, I think we were in the challenge mode, and we are building a wing coaster. So now it's time to detail that wing coaster and get that going. Oh gosh, my audio just disappeared there for a second. That was kind of weird. Oh, it did it again. I don't want to lose audio to this marvelous music because this music is so great. But anyways, we're going to continue where we left off once again. This challenge park has been a lot of fun, so we're just going to keep it going. I want to get back to scenarios. I really do, but I can't get past this challenge mode. It's so darn freaking fun. Well, we might try a different challenge mode on hard difficulty, because currently we are on medium difficulty. Now, for the coaster, the current challenge is actually pretty challenging, and that's to have a coaster with at least 8.0 excitement. Now, that's something that's going to be hard to achieve, I think. Alright, we're waiting for this to load, and it's actually taking a little while to load because of our park's actually getting a little bit big here. And since our park's a little big, it's going to take a while to load now. Like, this is way much bigger than... Did I really add that much on the last one? Because it didn't take that long to load on the last time I did it, because that's kind of funny. So I think we have 4 coasters now with the addition of the launched wing coaster, and we got to still add a station to it. I want to add a little building to the launch spots for that ride. I think that will be really cool. So we got plans here. We know what we're going to do, and here we are. Build a coaster with at least 8.0 excitement. Achieve a park balance bonus of 80. What's our park balance bonus? It's at 68, so we're not too far off. And remember, this wooden coaster, it's probably one of my favorites that I've ever created, at least in challenge mode. Alright, my game's a little bit laggy. Hopefully that's not gonna last too long. Alright, there we go. Alright, we have this little tunnel here that goes underground here. Let me find it here. Settings. I did just launch my computer, so it might take a second to... It's probably going to take a little bit before it actually gets properly situated, because it is kind of lagging right now a little bit. As for the time, where I'm from, it is currently 8:05 a.m. So it is morning here. But we're going to get into this real quick. We're going to build off the grid of the station and create a station. I kind of want to do some wood here. We're going to find the wooden textures. And that is what's going to go right here. Whoop. Alright, and then we're gonna go ahead and select all this. And copy and paste it to the other side. Makes life a lot easier. Of course, apparently I forgot a piece. Apparently. Okay, and now this section, I just need to create like prefabricated stuff, so I don't have to do this every time. What is this funky thing going on? Has it always done that, or did I mess up? Why shouldn't that go? Shouldn't that go here? Or is the wing coaster just weird and wider or something? I know. Oh, it's definitely wider. Alright, I guess we'll just do this. I guess I have to turn the grid height down. Alright, that's gonna make that kind of weird, so we're gonna have to add an extra thing there, or an extra piece there for that, and let's do the same to this side. I would copy and paste it, but I don't think you really can, because it won't line up properly. So we're just gonna do this and this. I wish it would stop changing my height of my pieces here every time I click off of it. Alright, and we'll patch up these pieces here with another. Alright, there we go. We're gonna create just another simple station for this and get it ready for. There we go. Alright, that should be tall enough. So we got some scenery to add around this ride. Most definitely. If we just get our wooden poles here, and we'll be on our way to better things. Maybe one of these days I'll create one of these in challenge. Of course, it's not tall enough. Okay. Okay. Oh, good. Oh, good. You know, it would tell me that that's too short. You know, it would. Yeah, okay. I guess it was a little short, but I guess I didn't really realize it. But no matter, we'll fix this up by ourselves. How's that? Are you satisfied now? Okay, now I want to use the rustic ones. Kind of give it a little rustic-y theme. I don't know why I did that. I guess we'll just have to create another layer here of these guys, and that works quite perfectly for the situation we were in. So now it has a nice little station building. I always want to save it real quick every time I make a change, because you never know what might happen. You never know what might happen. Alright, can I use the same grid for this building over here? We're about to find out. Otherwise, I'm going to create my own grid. It looks like I'm technically going to be able to. Yes, alright. So we're going to create this long building over here. I'm glad that works. That makes the life a little bit more simple. Alright, we'll just enclose all this. That way it launches right out of a building. That'll be kind of cool. This long straight piece. About right there. We'll keep it right there, and then leave the last section open. So I think that will be a nice little straight part. Will also be open right there, and we can get back into this. So we're just going to copy and paste this over. And place it down the line. Oh, good. It's gonna do that. Never mind. Alright, we're still gonna copy and paste it. we're just gonna make it go down one so I don't have those darn fighting textures. There we go. Much better. Alright, this is such a long piece. It's gonna take quite a bit of a moment here to, oh gosh. When you create a wrong piece, it just doesn't work out very well. Okay, so now we gotta we're gonna copy this whole entire side to the other side here. See, this is the main part that's gonna take some time for the scenery of this ride because it's just, oh gosh. Okay, now we gotta line this up perfectly, like so. Okay. All right, we have a couple more pieces to place over here. Alright, now we gotta patch up this over here, and the base is complete. Sweet. Alright, how tall are we gonna make this? I'd say just one will be good. Because all we have to do is point and click. I'll write it, but it's not going to look good until I'm done. So we're going to finish up this building before I take a ride. When it's in its finished state, I will write it. As we went for a ride on it the last stream, I am going to write it. You don't have to scream and yell. But I'm going to finish this building because I don't like to just stop what I'm doing out of nowhere. I got to complete it. Alright, did I miss one? No, that's just a shadow that's bugging me right now. Alright, this will be cool. A cool little indoor section where the launch is. And of course we're going to add a slanted roof to make it look nicer. Alright, that's quite nice. Alright, that will look good. Because we'll have the corner pieces there. And the little slanted stuff there. Almost there, and are people already riding this ride? I think I opened it. Yes, I did. I couldn't remember if I opened it last episode. Alright, this probably will help with the scenery rating for it, which is going to be quite nice. Alright, so if I build you into there, yeah, that will look good. There we go. It means I can probably get rid of those. These are all higher up, which is kind of weird. Why don't we fix that so it's all even? Alright, you'll go right there. You'll go right there. And then all we gotta do is place these slanted ones right here. Excellent. Alright, let's add a couple details to the side of the building. We're not going to do much, just add some windows. Alright, so what would be a good, how about the ones with the surface here? That one doesn't look bad. I want something maybe a little bit bigger. Ones with the shutters here will go every other wall here. Then we'll add some special effects to the other side. Alright, I want to make sure this is on the same boat. Whoops. So we're going to skip one each time. Like that. Beautiful. And let's see. Yes. Alright, and we'll place these here. Add some nice detailing with windows, because windows are always nice. Alright, how does this look like on the inside? Kind of a blank little building. I kind of want to add a couple of props in here. Maybe something like some barrels or stuff like that. And then we'll also add some special effects as well, which will look cool. So let's go in and add some effects here, like barrels and stuff. Oh, it might not let me because it's so close. I'm gonna add them on this side a little bit. So I'm not gonna add too much in here, just a little bit. Oh, come on. Why are you lagging on me? You didn't lag on me yesterday. And I had about the same amount of stuff. Alright, just some chests. Chest pieces. And stuff like that. I want to add like a small wagon or something. Something that's a lot smaller than that. If I can find it. I think there's a smaller one. I don't know. Oh, I'm definitely going to put this in the queue line before I forget. I think I will go with the theming quite well. Okay. And we're going to... Oh, it's a little slightly off-centered, but that'll be alright. Alright, we're going to add some special effects. I'm 22 years old, just so you know. Since for some reason you wanted to know that. Alright, let's add some walls. Is this the one I'm looking for? Yes, it is. Alright, now some special effects. Alright, so we're going to go to ambience, which is right here. We're going to add some steam. Steam large. This will be quite nice. So if I go to press X here, I can add multiple ones. I think this steam's a nice one to add for this. I didn't add walls to the front there. Alright, so we're going to do that real quick. One there, and one there. Alright, our little building's done. And it's quite nice. Alright, so now I wanted to touch up a little bit on these tunnels here. Maybe I should just build around them. I don't know if that would work better. To make them look just a little bit better, because you can't really smooth them out, so. Alright, so the best way to do this is just to create a building around it. I think that'll be the best thing that we can do here. If I'm just going to go to roofs. And we're simply going to alright, I want to make this maybe half and half here. So we're going to click X. And go about right here. This will be a quick little building. Won't take but just a moment. I'll have to adjust it slightly. And one more over here. That'll be good. And then alongside with some walls here. And I'm going to adjust the placement of this after I get these walls placed. Of course, that's obstructed, so I can't really place that right now. So I'm going to have to move it a little bit. I know you can do too wide with the wing coaster. But we're gonna have to move the building a little bit here. Over to this side. That way I can finish the wall on this side. Alright, control. Alright, we're almost there. I guess I'm still too far to that side. And X again. I guess you have to be on the edge here of... It is kind of... It's not straight, so it is kind of traveling in a awkward fashion here. Alright, let's get... I just want to get this complete here, and then we'll... After I get this spot complete... Alright. And now we're good. So I kind of want to just get rid of that spot right there. Which I think I might do. Yeah, we're going to get rid of that. See, it keeps it quite dark in here. Alright, cool. Alright, I'm going to move this again. Alright. Maybe even move it down a little bit. I'm going to edit this building once more, and we're going to go to the roof section. Of course. Alright, so we're going to exit out of that. Go to exit here again. We're going to lower it down just a smidge, a little bit more. I don't want to lower it too much, but just enough. Alright. We're going to try this again. You got to get precise placement here. Otherwise it won't work properly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build this like bottom here. I'll just make it look a little bit nicer on the inside. in the flying camera right now, so it's kind of hard. We'll make it a little bit of an interesting tunnel here. Alright, now we're going to do the same thing with the roof here. That way it looks quite nice and it's got a good look to it. And that will be about it for buildings. We can add more special effects in here. Alright, I'm going to add more steam. I'm going to add it to both sides here. That way they're all steamy. Alright, not bad. Alright. Almost want to add a trigger over here at the launch. Kind of something that we already did, but it'll be really cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over here to roofs, and we're going to go to roof decorations. I'm going to use this one. We're going to use like the chimney piece here. And then of course I'm going to go to the special effects. We're going to add some pyrotechnics here. Alright, we're going to use the flamethrower burst. For right now we're going to leave it just over it, so that way it's easier to select when I'm doing the triggers here. So we're going to go over here and we're going to go to triggers, edit triggers, add trigger. I'm going to go to 1 here and slide it across here. And then about when it hits about right here, we're going to have that fire just flaming up. So we're going to hit this, add object to trigger, we're going to click this. And that will work for us. And Planet Coaster just crashed. Great. Alright, Planet Coaster crashed for the first time in a long time. So that probably didn't save. Fantastic. Great. Playing in challenge mode. Great. Fantastic. Fantastic. I haven't had this happen in a while, so. How's everyone doing? I just got up, so I probably look terrible right now, but Planet Coaster just crashed again. Okay. So, we're going to get it relaunched here in a second, see how much progress we lost, and that's a bummer because I only have a certain amount of time today. Alright. Launching, preparing to launch Planet Coaster again. Usually after it crashes, it takes a while to come back up, so that's kind of sucks. We're so cool that we made the game crash. That's just how great we are. So we're just so cool that the park, it couldn't handle the awesomeness of the park, so it just like makes it go. Like I said, it takes a second to load after it crashes, so it's just like it takes forever to come back up. It was kind of running a little laggy there for some reason, so that's kind of weird. Hopefully we didn't lose too much progress. If we did, we're gonna have to rebuild. It usually does do a good job at autosave, but I had like 30 minutes worth there. Where? Come on. I don't have time for this. There it goes. It's finally going. It's finally going. Here we go. Here we go. Well, maybe. Wait for it. Oh yeah, there it is. Alright, you don't have to see my face anymore. There we go. Alright, we're getting back into it. Alright, now we get to see the wonderful amount that we've lost in progress. Yeah, I only saved once, I think. Maybe twice. Since I started, so... You know, it was way before those buildings, I think, so... Great for us. Great for us. Alright, so we're gonna go here. Okay, it did save once. It did auto-save once, so we're gonna launch it up. Alright. And it took forever. What are we talking about? Play on the... What? What are we talking about the keyboard for? I don't even understand. Alright, yesterday we didn't have any issues lagging or crashing or anything. It hasn't crashed in actually in a while since one of the updates, so it was kind of running a little bit wonky today. Which kind of sucks. Not cool. Just lost like 6 viewers. Just because they didn't want to wait for it to come back up, I guess. I don't know. Hey, this stuff happens though. Alright, looks like I didn't get my other building saved. Nope. Fantastic! Alright, fantastic. That's awesome. That's so annoying. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna try and build it a little bit faster this time. Go to wall pieces. This is so lame when this happens. It's like, it should auto-save when it starts to crash. Alright, what I'm gonna do here is... I'm just gonna build the layout here a little bit. Yeah, it's still kind of lagging. Should I just put my graphics down to like 0 for you to work, game? Is that what I have to do? Oh, I need to add like... I'm dumb. I need to add a second wall at the top, of course. It needs to be 2 walls up. That's the way I had it. No, I didn't do that. I didn't do that. There we go. I won't do the roof until last. At least that roof. And we'll do that last too. Or not, at least not right now. I don't know how long I need this. So we're just going to start from this side and then build more onto the other side here in just a second. I'll just use the advanced move tools here. Why is that okay, but certain other spots are not? Alright, this needs to be low enough for that. Oh gosh. But I need to push it away as far as I can over here. Alright. We'll edit this. Now we just gotta copy. Actually, to make this easier, I'll just Copy that too. Alright, I won't put one there. Alright, now the roof, and we'll just need to even it out. Alright, so we're not too far behind. Why did the game have to do this to me? One thing I hate doing is redoing stuff I just did. Alright, we're gonna have to edit the building and do one more detail. And of course we had to add our mist back again. Alright, why do you do this to me? Why? Why does this game do this to me? Trust me, there's a lot of times where you shouldn't be able to do something, but it still allows you to. And then it'll tell me I can't do another thing, and I'm like, really? Because you just let me do that one thing. Limits, am I right? Why do there have to be limits? Oh, come on. Don't do that to me. Alright, let's get to the other side. I need to get rid of this. Oh my gosh, just get under there. So I gotta lower you even more, apparently. Is that good enough? Thank you. Okay. Alright, yeah, this terrain we're gonna smooth out. That way it's out of the way. Alright, still in that. Okay. Alright, back to scenery. Special effects. Ambience. And large steam. Oh, the game's paused. That's not good. I wasn't making money. Because money is important. Money is life. Why do I get stuck every time? I don't want to get stuck every time. Oh, so you guys were talking about my keyboard in the background, I guess? I gotcha. I was like, what are you talking about my keyboard for? It's just... I mean, it is I do have a nice keyboard for, my computer. I thought so. That's what you guys were talking about. Alright, we're lagging a lot again. So this calls for a time to save. JLW Park. Excellent. I'm still... Okay. And now I need to re-add my special effect over here. It didn't even save this. Which is funny. Oh my gosh, it's auto-saved in a weird spot. Alright guys, duty calls, or nature calls again, and once again I have to use the restroom just like it's just like a morning thing, and I guess I just gotta go use the restroom again. Anyways, I'll be right back. If anyone's kind of wondering what's going on, let them know I'm on I had to use the restroom. So, I'll be right back in a flash. Alright, sorry, I'm back. I just don't know what it is, but I go to the bathroom like the same time every single morning. It's just kind of weird, and it always interrupts my live streams, and I hate it! But you don't want to just hold it in, you know, because it's just like, ah! Alright, we're gonna recreate this again. This is about time. This is about where we crashed last time. Alright, pyrotechnics. Flamethrower bursts. Alright, so what we're gonna do is place this here. I don't put it back down in there until after I've selected it for the trigger, because otherwise it will be super difficult to select. Alright, we're gonna add a trigger, and we're gonna move it here. I love the triggers in the game, so good. They're so good. How about right there? We're gonna add the object, which is our fire burst, and it should be good. Alright, done. Alright, we're gonna see it test here in just a second. So I'm gonna go ahead and select this, and we're gonna push it down into the chimney. So see, boom. Isn't that cool? It's quite nice. Sweet. Isn't that awesome? It's pretty awesome. Alright, it's quite a fast wing coaster, which is good because we did get that one challenge last time. And everyone knows, if they know Joe, what time it is. Actually, I'm going to do some terraforming. Looks a little bit boring over here, so I'm going to go ahead and raise some terrain here. Maybe? It's not working. Is the intensity not up enough? Oh, I'm on smooth. I thought I was on up. It had the upward thing, so I thought, okay. Duh. We're gonna add a little bit of terraforming around the area. It'll make it look quite nice. And make it a little bit unique, landscaping-wise. Like, we're not doing any major terraforming here. We're just gonna add some slight hills. Make the ground a little bit different. Kind of like that. Alright, let's get our smooth tool out. We're gonna smooth it all out. At least a little bit. It doesn't have to be completely smooth. Just so we have slight variations in terrain here. Alright, that's looking good. That is true. I said I was going to change the colors slightly. Because there's just too much orange in it, I think, and it's right next to glass. That's a good point. We'll do that now. Everything is orange right now. I do kind of want to keep the fiery keep the fieriness going. I think this is the supports. And so maybe like a red or something with orange cross ties. That was too bright. Let me reset that one. Alright, I kind of like the red. It looks quite nice. Seeing it looks a lot different from Goliath's Wrath, so that works. Alright, what's also cool that they added quite some time ago is the roughen tool. that rough in the ground, but I don't want to make it that rough. It's just gonna be like little hills, so not really huge. Alright, such a fast launched wing coaster. I wouldn't probably necessarily call it the most realistic in the world, you know, but you know me, I'm pretty much for a lot of realism in my parks. We're gonna add trees to give it a more nicer environment look. And maybe this coaster will get a high scenery rating. At least higher than what all the other ones have been getting. And we're going to fill up this space here with the trees. That way it's not empty. Alright, this will be nice. I have no doubts that this will, in the end, turn out to be a nice B&M launch coaster over here. That's winged, of course. Look at the trees, just and the environments. You never I always stress it that it makes parks look much nicer. It really does. You can't deny it. Like, it just makes the ride look good. Alright, we're gonna work a little bit over here. We're gonna save because it kind of lagged out there for a second, and that always makes me nervous. So I haven't had really any issues with crashing here real recently, and just until now. Until just a short time ago. So hopefully we don't have any more crashes in this stream. Keep those crashes away from me. Alright, not too much more here. We're almost done with trees here. Don't want to overdo it. Then again, I always do. Does it usually stay this dark this long? I don't know what happened to my voice there. That was kind of weird. So you know about wing coasters, all about near-miss elements, and how about some near-miss elements with some trees? That'd be kind of neat. I haven't got any of these beech trees in here yet. Nope, the trees are actually not why it's lagging. It wasn't lagging yesterday, actually. It was perfectly fine yesterday until I launched it today, so. I don't believe it's the trees that are lagging it out right now. Because I didn't actually have all that many. Well, maybe I did. I do know trees take a lot to render, but I'm just saying that yesterday when in the stream, at the end of the stream before I was filming today, it had no lagginess at all. I think it's mostly because I just launched my computer, and sometimes my computer takes a while to, it almost takes a while to warm up in a way. I don't know how to say it, because my computer kind of runs kind of like crap when it is first launched, and then after a bit it actually works a lot nicer. So I launched Planet Coaster like right away, so I usually don't do that, so that could be a little bit of an issue there. I don't know. So maybe it'll get better over time or something like that. It kind of runs weird. It's kind of strange. If you're saying that's too much trees, you have no clue who you're talking to. You have no clue who you're talking to. There's never too many trees. In all honesty, in real life, if this was a coaster that's in the woods and in the trees and stuff, this actually isn't even that much. I'm all about having my coasters, you know, in terrain and the woods and the trees. Those are my favorite kind of rides. Instead of just the boring flat land with nothing. Alright, let's check the scenery rating on this. I have a good feeling about it. Let's see, average. It's only average. Oh, come on. Of course, that's higher than all the rest of them. But hey, it's looking pretty nice. It looks pretty good. Alright, that's enough trees for right now. Excellent, and the park grows. Alright, we still have all this to work with. Just imagine the possibilities. I forgot, are we doing any research? I don't know if we were the last episode. Yes, we are. More coasters. Oh, what is that one? I don't even know what that one is. Time it? Never heard of that one. Oh, is that the Giga? We have the Giga coaster. Oh, that makes me happy. 360 power. The steepest drops. I'm gonna say that's the B&M dive. Go out on a limb here and say that's gonna be a B&M dive coaster. At least that's what I'm taking out of that. I mean, the steepest drops. Obviously, that's gonna have some steep drops. Alright, now that we got all the scenery down and stuff, we're going to take a ride on this ride. Let's name it. I almost like the name Cloud Runner. That's actually a really good name. But I know that's the name it comes with. I almost want to keep Cloud Runner because that sounds cool. There we go. Now all our park is missing is an Intamin. See, it looks kind of cool on the inside. Look at all the people. They're so happy. Now get off. What are you guys waiting on? Get off. Oh, did it just break down? Why is this my life? I go to ride a ride and it breaks down the second I want to ride it. How ridiculous is that? Alright, I'm going to... let's take a look at our staff here. What was I going to do? I was going to go to work roster and edit this one here. We need to add this new one here to the work roster. There we go. That way that mechanic will get over here real quickly. So you guys, it's just almost like a real park. You want to ride a ride and it breaks down the second you get there. It's always like, it always ends up doing that, right? Yeah, Phoenix sounds cool too. I actually might do that. Phoenix. Phoenix. Hope I spelled that right. I'm sorry, guys. Oh gosh, look at all the litter over here. Oh my. Come back in a little bit. We'll have it done. See, look. There's the mechanic. Maintenance is here. He's made it back. I didn't create a priority pass for this ride, did I? No, but yeah, I did. It's right there. Okay. Oh, we need to add scenery to the ride. It's only 28% because all I have is this little barn deal. Alright, I need to find my Maybe we should add another janitor here, just in this area. Will probably be quite nice. Alright. We're getting this. We're getting this. I love how some of them have like nicknames. It's really funny. Now we need to add more scenery around our queue line while this is getting fixed. I think they just fixed it and everyone's still leaving. It's open back up, guys. Come back. Hold on. We'll write it as soon as it launches here in a second. Hopefully it launches in a second. That's the hopes, anyways. I'm gonna add a ride sign to this one here. I almost want to add it to the barn here. It'd be kind of cool. Let's go to buildings, wall signs, rides, misc signs. Line to surface. Here, we're just gonna Phoenix. Did I spell that right? Spell that right? Yeah, it's like Phoenix. Alright, and I want to edit the sign again and change the colors. Here come the guests. It's actually got some decent colors too. I think I'll change it to red though. Phoenix. Phoenix. Oh, it's going. It's going. Here we go. Get ready to be launched. At whatever miles an hour it is. Oh, I love the sounds. They sound so good. This is a high-speed one. I wish the supports were still there. Some of them disappeared. Alright, here comes the Batwing. Oh ho ho! Tons of fun. This coaster turned out a little bit fast, but hey, I got that challenge completed at least. It's gonna be hard to get a coaster up to 8.0. That's a hard one. Oh gosh, we want to call about near miss elements. That wasn't near miss at all. It ran right smack. Oh, there it is again. Smack into the trees there. That's totally safe. See, it's actually a pretty decently long ride, too. Like, it's not super short, either. I think it turned out quite nice. Alright, pretty good. I think we ended up having a decent layout to this ride, too. I mean, it didn't take up a crap ton of space, but, I mean, like a Goliath's Rat just spread out everywhere. Just because it's a hyper coaster. I mean, we do have a Giga coaster available to us now, so, is anybody opposed to us making a Giga? A Giga? Giga. Because, look at that, we have it available to us now, right here. The Giga coaster. Is my blueprints available in this? They are. So, if I wanted to, I could just plop down Millennium Force, which has 7.15 excitement. But I need 8. Look, it's Millennium Force. The Millennium Force I made, anyways. Oh, it takes up so much space, though. I don't think we're going to add that, but... Look at Millennium Force here. I remember when I made that a couple streams ago. We're not going to place that. We're going to probably place our own if we do a Giga, so... I'm gonna place more pathways this way. That way we can build off of it just a little bit. Probably add another ride or so, or two, or something like that. This one might fit quite nicely here. Have it swing over the pathway. That'll be fun. Alright, place entrance. And exit. Place the exit a little over here. And then, of course, a nice, beautiful queue line. Should have this testing while I do this. I usually have it fast forwarding, so that's probably why I'm losing money, maybe? I'm actually losing money, which is a bad thing. That's not good. We don't want to lose money, we want to gain money. If we're losing money, we're not doing it right. And not that, you know, money's an issue right now. not really. Because by no means is money an issue at the moment. I could probably build anything I want right now. Wild Blue has been fixed. See, it's cool how it goes over the path here. Alright, we're gonna have to add some more. More and more stuff. We have 4 coasters. I think it's time for a 5th. Because, like I said, I want to add a lot of coasters in this park. As many as I can. Man, I didn't see any coasters left on the... We probably can only do one at this point. I was gonna say, I hope there's more coasters. I want the RMCs in here. Alright, how's marketing going? It's going good. Look at that. We almost have 3,000 guests in this park. Like, whew. Let's see. We're lowest on family groups. Not by much, but we are lowest on family groups. So marketing, what is this? Comedy show. I think that's... We'd want to do the... more families here, so we're gonna cancel out on that one and just try and attract more families to the park. At least that's what we're gonna try and do. Goliath's Wrath has broken down. I mean, for having just 4 coasters, it looks like there's a lot more than that, just for some reason. Well, there are only 4. Look at that, we still have we've only used half of the park space too, so we could, who knows what we could do next. We're just going to continue this direction and see how everything goes. I'm not getting a lot of business over here in this ride yet. Let's add some scenery around it. And add some beautiful plants and flowers. Like so. Yes. And that. Let's do that and add some trees. And trees. Yes, we are in challenge mode. So I'm up for any challenge imaginable. Well, insanity broke down. Oh no. Alright, what facilities do we have nearby? We already have a hat's fantastic. We have some stuff down here. I just want to make sure we have all the facilities and everything that we need right here. Let's see, we need to go check on our staff here real quick. Maintenance is happy. The vendors are pretty happy. We just need to upgrade or train a couple of them. Alright, train you. We'll train you. Go up to 170. I'll train you. You want to try to keep that happiness as high as possible. So this is our new janitor guy that we just hired not too long ago. We'll train him a little bit. Make sure everyone's in a good mood. Happy. We need happy, the happiest employees. Look, this is not going to be getting us profits if we don't add probably something else over here. So let's add a family ride on this side. We could still add a star wheel, which would be fun. We don't have a hyperspin yet. It's nice and small and easy to place. So place an entrance, exit, and connect this. It'll be a very small queue line. Make a curve around here just a smidge and we'll connect you there. And then you can open up. That way we have more attractions over here to get people more on this side. Because no one's coming to this ride over here. And let's add some shops and facilities. That should finish it up just a little bit. Or help at least just a little bit. Alright, we got Chief Beef over here. I don't really want 2 stalls. I kind of just want the one. Get another drink stall over here. I think this is a Cosmic Cow. 2 Cosmic Cows. I kind of just want one. I think this is a Gulpy. Yeah, this is a Gulpy. There's a Gulpy right outside this ride. That will look quite nice. Make sure we have plenty of litter bins and stuff over here. Otherwise, they're gonna litter all over our park. I don't want those little guys to do that. I wouldn't appreciate it very much. Gosh, Lag City, alright. Almost might have to put the graphic settings down a little bit, that way it, can handle it a little bit better. In fact, I might do that. I usually set it to low. I think lowest, I've set it to lowest before and I've seen the graphics are just kind of, but it will run nice and smoother while we're building and, while it's going to be, not as detailed and not look as good, but it still looks pretty decent for being on the lowest amount of settings. My computer can usually run medium pretty stable, but I don't know what's going on today. Look at all this litter, jeez. Alright, I think I need to have a janitor that has a specific spot that they go to or stay in. What's this guy? What is? Oh, I still holding. Okay. I think we're gonna add a new work roster. Let's create a new roster here. I don't know what all we can select. Alright, we can select this building. This building. I'm guessing these are points that he can't go past. Go here. Click the coaster. We'll click the rides. And we'll have you down here. That way he can just stay. Alright, let's save this work roster. And let's find our janitor here. The one that we were just working with. And we're going to change him to... Oh gosh, which one was it? This one. I need to change the name of it. Alright, let's call this janitor. Or janitor. Or clean machine. Or the clean machine roster. Yes. The clean machine roster. They're gonna be on the clean machine roster, man. Alright, he's on the clean machine roster, so he's gonna keep this clean out here. At least that's the hopes. Look, it's already 10 times better. Yeah, my park rating's 2078. Sweet. Alright, we got the park ballast bonus. 6 seconds of airtime. Holy crap, that's gonna be something. I think the Giga Coaster is gonna be the one where we're gonna try and get the 8.0 excitement and the that airtime. I think that would be the most possible one there. The challenges are getting a little more difficult, which is insane, which is awesome. But I did put the graphic settings down, so if you see kind of like everything kind of low res and stuff like that, that's the reason why. I usually do that for building purposes when I'm building and stuff. I usually turn it down, that way I have the gameplay's completely smooth and I have no issues there. I need to upgrade my graphics card. I'm going to be doing that hopefully I don't know about very soon, but hopefully soon. Alright, we're not having much popularity much past this point. We need to add a couple more things maybe. I need to attract people over here. I don't know how to do so. Maybe more scenery. I think that actually does attract more people. There's more scenery around your areas. So if I add a little bit more scenery, like some rocks and trees, it will actually look quite nice. Okay, we'll place some trees in between here. Just like so. My goal in this park is to kind of make a full park and then go back and detail certain areas. So that is kind of my goal here. Alright, this is going to be kind of tricky. I don't know how this is going to work, but I want to build a Giga Coaster. And I want it to kind of wrap around the map here. That'll be kind of cool, right? Alright, so we're going to place our first Intamin coaster in the park. Don't know how well this is going to work. I need to keep it a little bit distance here. Slightly off the ground. Alright, you guys ready for this Giga? We're up to another roller coaster. This will be the 5th coaster in the park. Alright, we need the cable lift hill. Thought Millennium Force was fun. Just wait till you get on this baby. Alright, we're going to have a steep lift hill, because most of them usually do have pretty steep lift hills. I don't even know. That's a pretty steep lift hill. Alright, this is going to be a 300 plus foot Giga Coaster. Actually, I'm going to do something a little bit different here. Maybe. instead of going straight into the lift, like Millennium Force, we're going to do something a little bit different since this isn't Millennium Force. We're going to have a little bit of a turn here, because I want it to be more at this angle. Alright, I'm going to place like this block section here. The this little block section. And then a cable lift hill. And I'm going to put this like in a building. So it's going to be enclosed. If that makes sense. It'll be cool. It will be cool. Trust me. Alright, this is going to have to be over 300 feet tall. Since it is a Giga coaster. Alright, we're up to 200 feet. I don't want to make it unrealistically tall, but it's got to be. It's already looking really tall. Okay. Are we going to make it taller than Fury 325? Alright, what will this put me at? Ooh, that's insane. 348 feet, I think that is. Jeez, it's so tall. Like, you're going to be at the front of the park and you're just going to be like, holy crap, look at that over there. Alright, that should be a good enough height there. And if I wrap the park around here, I might even it might have some good path interaction too, but we'll see. Alright, let's take off that angle snap. I thought I turned it off. No, yep. Alright. Make the pieces a little bit longer so they're easier to work with. And this is going to be very steep. I don't make Gigas very often, so. Alright, that's the steepest you can go. And I'm going to very, very lightly start leveling it out. There's one thing about coasters is if you have very tall tall coasters, you're gonna want to start leveling it out. I have a long level here, so it's gonna go practically all the way to the ground here. Look at that first drop. That's beautiful. Alright, we're going to smooth out this first drop. Yeah, that looks brilliant. I don't want to copy a Millennium Force too much, so since this is a Millennium Force kind of ride, I'll change the color scheme and everything so it's a lot different. I might even get rid of some of these supports because that supporting is just crappy. That is one thing. One complaint I have about playing a coaster is just the supporting is just Alright, we're gonna go up here. Remember, we need 6 seconds of airtime too. So this is gonna have its own area over here. My plan is when I get more of the park built on this side, that we're actually gonna have a lot more path interaction with this ride. Might add a little bit of excitement. Alright, I want to keep the speed high. That way the excitement stays high, so we're not going to go too tall here. We're going to go about 218 feet, so it's going to have some good speed still. And then we're going to create, we're going to have to turn it here because we're getting close to the boundary. So we're going to have like this, maybe like a steep drop turn here. That way we can get it turned around. And again, we're on the lowest settings for graphics wise, just so you know. So if you think this looks good, imagine the settings on high. Now I kind of want to do, I'm not copying Millennium Force, but I do want to have a section where it just kind of bends, or it stays all the way to the ground and just kind of does some twists and turns. And maybe a couple little airtime hops. Alright, we're gonna smooth out this drop turn. We should start or test it so we can kind of adjust anything we need. I hate how it changes the banking though. We're gonna keep that banked. Alright, we're gonna change the lift hill. Whoa, did it not even make... What happened? It went backwards. What even happened? We're here to lift hill. We're gonna make the lift hill about 15. Oh gosh, the lag is real. What happened? It was going up the lift, and it went backwards. Did I what? I don't get it. Hold on. I do have to say the wooden coaster supports are really good on the game. When I tested it last time, it looked like it went backwards. I don't know what happened there. Okay. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to change this to lift hill too. I guess. Since I guess I can't make it over that. Okay. Maybe that will fix it. I just changed this to lift hill. Now that's probably like how it has to be. I probably should have been smart enough to do that right off the bat, but I didn't. Alright, we're gonna stop test and start test so it starts out again properly. Alright, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna turn off angle snap, that's what I was looking for. And I'm gonna turn on banking offset. That gives it just a little bit, that will probably add some smoothness to the ride. Is that really the longest piece I can make? Maybe it's because I'm working with such a big coaster, it's just kind of like, okay. So we're going to have some banking moments here. We're just going to do this. Like some people are saying, think of Altimeter 305 a lot. I didn't mean to put catwalks on, I meant to go to angle snap. Alright, we're going to bank you this way because you're going to bank back this direction. Like, I love these twisty sections at high speeds. It always ends up really fun. Like, it's gonna go really fast through this. The excitement has to be mostly over 8 most of the ride, which is the challenging part about this. Because that's the goal. We have to try and get this over 8.0 excitement. Alright, we're going to do this. We're going to create a airtime hill here. Except I wanted that straight. Alright, so we're going to create a... kind of like an ejector hill, kind of, where you're gonna have a pretty decently sized hill, and it's just gonna pretty much eject you out of your seat. Because that's the goal here. Alright, so... and then I want you to kind of... Since when did trees matter getting in the way? Come on. I'll go back to this. Alright, that's pretty decent there. I might make a... Let's see. You get more hang time, like people say, if it's kind of a larger hill, so... Alright, we're gonna make it go under itself here. Gonna do a banked. Because it should be at a nice high speed here. We're gonna make it go back this direction. I'm gonna do that. Then we're actually gonna go down even further. And hit another airtime hill. And I want to have a bank turn too. And we still need to smooth all this out at the same time. See, that excitement's not staying above 8.0 that much. It does over that. Oh, I got up to 9 on that airtime hill. Got up over 9 on that airtime hill. So we need a lot of airtime hills. I think it keeps it up over... Those airtime hills make it... pretty good, so... Like, you saw the excitement on those airtimes. It's awesome. If we can keep that excitement through the whole ride, we will have done our job. But it's going to be difficult. Usually when I smooth out these turns, it takes out my banking a lot. Alright, so I'm going to make sure you're staying banked through the whole time. Alright, so we got a pretty good layout, I think, going on. It's not going to take up a whole lot of space. And it's looking quite nice. And it'll be really cool when we get some path interaction going in it eventually. So. Alright, I'm going to save real quick. Because we don't want anything happening. Excellent. How's it look? It's got a good look to it, I think. You know, we're definitely going to change the... we're definitely going to have to change the color scheme eventually. Alright. So let's take a look at the live testing here. Alright, as it gets up the lift hill. The lift hill itself is pretty... Not even that bad of excitement for a lift hill because it kind of shoots you up that lift hill. But yes, I do want to add an RMC in this park. I haven't got it researched yet, so hopefully it will come up soon. If it is in this park, I hope it is. Or if it's in this challenge mode. Alright, we're up 9 over that, over 10 on that hill. That's awesome. And through these twisties and turns, it stays under 8, unfortunately. We get up over 9 there. And then twisty and turnies, get up over 9 there. Stayed up over 9, over 10 there. Oh, it's so cool. So I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to start banking it a little bit here. Let's turn off angle snap. Want it a little bit lower. And I want to make an overbank turn here. Alright. Don't want to make it too tall, but tall enough. But when I did recreate Millennium Force, I had like a 7. I had a really good excitement rating. Not quite to 8, but it was actually pretty close. So I'm not sure if we're going to be able to do it here, but we might be able to get pretty darn close. If we're lucky. Alright, so a little bit of a near miss element there with itself. If we create enough airtime moments here, I think we might be able to do something here. Alright, let's... oh, gosh. Oh, no! I'm pushing all the wrong buttons at the same time. Alright, I'm going to smooth out this curve, or the overbank turn here. Still want to keep it nicely banked, a beyond 90-degree bank. At least that's my goal. Again, it's got a fairly different layout from Millennium Force. But it's still looking quite nice and excitement. Again, we'll change the color scheme. I don't know what I'm going to make the color scheme. That's a good question of what the color scheme is going to be for this ride. And it's getting quite large. We might want to start actually heading towards back the station. We don't want to lose too much speed. I mean, we probably have quite a bit of speed here. But we want to keep the speed very high at all times. You see that excitement staying pretty high up over 9 and 10 for when you're going up here. So you didn't quite get over 8 there, unfortunately. So it's time for another airtime hill. Alright, I'm going to do angle snap here. We need to make this a little bit smaller. Turn angle snap off. Turn it back on for this part. And I think bunny hops would be a good idea to try and get it back, because it'll keep the speed really nice and high. And keep your speed going. Alright, we're gonna have to smooth out this hill though. Kind of an ugly looking hill right here. Here, we'll just select the whole thing as a whole. Alright, that's a lot better of a shape there. Okay, let's... I have a feeling it's going to be just under 8. Like, why do I have a feeling that's what's going to happen here? I don't want that. I want nothing but fun. Alright, we're going to twist you back here a little bit. Because it's hard, because you're like, how do I keep this excitement going for this ride the whole time? Alright, so we're going to twist you back here. We want to keep... because there's the airtime challenge as well, so... that we want to try and achieve at the same time. If we don't achieve them, it's okay. There's always more coasters to achieve some of those on. But I feel like the airtime one, this is definitely the one that is going to have to do it. For the simple fact, it is a Giga coaster, so. And 6 seconds of airtime would be the best for this ride. So here, I'm just gonna build it across here, and we're gonna have to get rid of some of these trees out of the way here, because we're gonna be hitting the brake run here in a second. Because the layout's pretty large and looking pretty good. Like, man, I hope we get what we need. It would be so nice if we got everything for the challenges here. Maybe get some good airtime on that little spot right there. You know, and if it's not, we might actually consider we might even consider the one thing. Yeah, we might even consider going back to it. Or going back and working on all this stuff too. Alright, I want to have a slight angle here. So what we're going to do... No, I want to click on the back here so we can work from the back. Alright, let's have a block section here. Gonna make it longer because the trains are pretty long. I guess we're gonna... Make a turn here. Make it a little bit, quite of a small turn here. That way we can line this up. Alright, now we're going to create a brake run because it probably has quite a bit of speed still here at this point. We're going to create a slight angle here and do friction brakes. And create a nice long brake run to get through this. Alright. Alright, we're going to go right here and we're going to adjust this to reach in here and hopefully connect this flawlessly. There we go. Not too much smoothing is needed now. There we go. We have to wait for the test results to come in. It's so like, oh man, is it gonna do it? Is it gonna do it? You know? One of those things. Is it gonna meet the requirements? Is it gonna meet the criteria to get the challenge? I don't know. I don't know about the excitement one. There's points where it gets over 10 excitement, which is absolutely amazing. I think Giga coasters are very good options here. Now, I don't know if we get 6 seconds of airtime on this ride. As nice as that would be, it might not be long enough. But it looks like a pretty decently long ride. I mean, it's not short by any means. Now we're looking at the live results. That hill, I'm just trying to take a look at that excitement rating. The fear is a little bit higher. Might end up being yellow. Look at the excitement though. Got over 10 at that last hill. Oh my gosh. That brake run might not even be long enough. I hardly slowed it down. Oh my gosh. The results are starting to come in, guys. After it stops here in the station, the results will be in. Oh gosh, I'm losing money though. 7.16. It's so hard to get 8.0. It's very hard to get 8.0. But let's take a look at the airtime. Oh, look at the airtime duration of 7.3. 7.3 airtime duration. We didn't get the 8.0, but we got that airtime. 7 airtime moments with 7.3 seconds of airtime in total. That's quite a bit. That's that's insane. Alright, we don't have a name for this yet, so we'll just kind of leave it there. Holy poop. That's insane. I think we can get up to 3 trains. No, we're only going to be able to do 2. That's okay. Alright, let's take a ride on this beast. You guys excited for this? I think it's a really good ride. It's a really good ride. We got green across the board for fear, excitement, and nausea. So when you get green across the board, that is you can't do much better than that. So alright, this lift hill is nice and fast. I think I might add a little bit of catwalk on the top. So this is I made it a 15 mile an hour lift hill speed. That's the same as Millennium Force, at least as far as I know. So it just kind of shoots you over this hill. 340 some feet tall, I think, is how tall the lift hill is. Oh my gosh, that's insane. Nice smooth at the beginning. A little rough right there. You could possibly make some adjustments to fix all that stuff. It's not very smooth. A lot of unsmooth parts there. Kind of some awkward banks there. And we got a lot of it. This ride probably could have lasted a lot longer than what we had it. I mean, look how much speed it has at the end. I'm half tempted to add more onto it. A little bit. But of course, if it doesn't help it overall, you know, I might be able to raise the excitement of it just a little bit if we add a little bit more to the ride. I'm going to try something. If it doesn't work, we'll just kind of stay where we were. Alright, so I'm going to delete this brake run. And turn, so we'll keep that there. I'm going to try and add more to this ride. There's just so much speed still left in this thing that I think we can make it a little bit longer. And maybe try and get another shot at that 8.0 rating. So maybe some more hills here. And give it even more airtime. Alright, I'm going to delete some trees here. I want it to go near the wooden coaster and kind of across the lake here, by the lake. Which would be kind of neat as well. Yeah, I know some of those turns were kind of terrible. I want to go back and edit those. Like, I do agree with that they were kind of rough and everything was a little bit jagged and kind of inefficient and kind of weird. So we'll have to go back and edit that just a little bit more. I'm running out of time too because I have to end the stream here soon. Curse you having to work. Why do I have to work? I wish I didn't have to work. Alright, we're going to turn it around here a little bit. This is going to be a tight turn if I'm not careful here. Alright, we'll make this work. Mostly the trees are in the way and it's making me nervous. I'll just clear this area completely of trees. Alright, we're gonna go like that. Kind of almost like a helix type element here. Alright, we're gonna go back down. Make another drop here. I gotta get it somewhere to the brake run. I wanted to add more, but I wasn't gonna add a crap ton more. Just a little bit more because I had so much speed still left in the ride. So we're gonna have to get it back around there somehow. So if I twist you around here... Oh gosh, don't do that. Curse you, trees. This is what I get for adding so many trees at the time. At the time, it was a good idea, okay? It's getting dark. Alright, I don't want it... If I do go over the water, I don't want it to go too much over the water here. Alright. And then we might be able to add a brake run here that slow it down enough. I'm not sure if that will slow it down enough or not. I got it. So we're gonna add a friction brakes here. Maybe like a little helix here. I don't know. This might actually ruin it a little bit. I don't know if it will or not, since it's going to be slow at this point. Alright, so never mind. Never mind on that. Adding it. I've lost quite a bit of money. I don't know if it's just because I'm building so much or something's going on in the park that I'm not aware of. That'll work alright. Just kind of like a little bend down into the block section. Oh, live data. Let's take a look at the live data. Excitement goes down there. It's still over 9 there. 6. Oh, yeah, all the way down to 5. I hope this doesn't bite us in the butt. I hope it doesn't make the excitement go down lower. But I mean, there was some good stuff. We still need to smooth out a lot of the spots. That spot there. Oh, I think I made it go down just slightly, and the fear went up too. Ah, darn it. So that didn't help at all. That actually worsened it. I don't know how far my undo button's gonna go back. Because I think it can only go so far back. That's as far as it's gonna go. Okay. Yeah, it was a bad idea. It didn't work. It didn't work out. It actually made it worse. Alright. So I guess we'll just go with what we had here. we're getting the airtime, definitely, but we're not gonna get the 8.0 excitement. We can save that for another ride. Alright, I gotta recreate what I did here. Not that this is gonna be the most hard thing to do. So all we gotta do is create a slight slant here and create the brake run. And hopefully it's a good enough brake run to... So all we're gonna do is adjust you so you fit there. Yeah, unfortunately the excitement wasn't there, so we decided to go back to what it was. The excitement didn't go down by much, like by 0.4 I think is what it went down by, but that's okay. Alright, there's a couple sections here I wanted to kind of change here, like the banking. It's a little bit too sharp right off the bat here. I think I just rebanked it, I don't know. There we go. Alright, we're just going to kind of smooth some of the sections out that were a little bit rough when we rode it last time. But I do want to try and keep greens across the board for this. That way it's a very popular ride. Alright, it just got to the end here. Just hit that brake run. No, the excitement's not going to go down too much because it's the exact same thing I had last time. It's the exact same thing I had last time, and the excitement went down to 7.08. That makes no sense. Kind of interesting since I did the exact same thing. Alright, I'm gonna just one here. There we go. And you are now a part of this. Yeah. Anytime you make changes, it like instantly like will reset it. Alright, we're going to... I wish my undo button would have got me back to where it was. Okay. Here we go. There we go. And let's try this again. That's right, I wanted to change or smooth out that a little bit more. Some of those turns are just... I don't know. It wasn't bad. There's those times, you know, it's not the smoothest coaster I've made, that's for sure. I've made much smoother. I'm actually kind of disappointed of how unsmooth that was. Why is the fear still up? It was just green a second ago. It was literally just green. I didn't do anything. All I did was get rid of one brake or one piece of brake here. That's the funny part. Okay. Maybe it's because it was slightly faster there and it created some more fear. I don't know, that was kind of weird. But hey, as long as I got my airtime stats. Oh gosh, I didn't mean to press that. Get in there, and we'll check the test results. And now, that makes no sense. It was green when it was like this, and now it's not green for whatever reason. It just decided to say, hey, I'm like, oh, there we go. I guess there was another one. I must have took off 2 of them. I don't know. How am I supposed to know these things? Alright, one thing I definitely wanted to do was smooth you out a little bit more. Just a little bit. Alright, we're going to speed things up a little bit here. I think I got 2 trains going already. Get through that ride, get through the ride. There you go. Well, it went down a little bit more, but I don't know why it's still yellow. That doesn't make sense to me. Alright. Because it was green. And look at the excitement. It went up to 7.42. It's like changing every single time, which is funny. Anyways, that's gonna departure arrival. So we'll change this to like 70. That way, anyways, I think that's gonna do it for this episode or this stream because I don't have enough time to do anything more, and I have to get off and get ready for work, unfortunately, because it's that time. Otherwise, I won't have time to do anything. Anyways, we're gonna save. I think I already did that, but just to be safe. Anyways, the park's starting to look quite developed. I think a Giga just makes the look of the park that much better. And, you know, we got a hyper now, and now a Giga coaster is just going to make it that much better. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. That's about all I have for you guys today. If you missed any of the stream, you can watch. It's gonna be directly uploaded to YouTube instantly after the stream ends. Of course, you got to let it process a little bit, so it might be a little bit low quality at first. But anyways, it's been fun, and I can't wait to develop this challenge park a little bit more, and it's going to be really cool. We got a Giga coaster. When we come back, we're going to finish up a little bit more on the Giga coaster, maybe make a couple more adjustments to it, like everyone's suggesting. I think we will do that a little bit, because it's not perfect yet, and I don't feel right about opening it yet. It's really good. It's still good. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you have a great day and an even cooler tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.